over.
Yeah, I'm like, what is this?
Oh boy.
Anyways.
Welcome to another episode of Hold My Baby Podcast.
Yay!
I am one of your hosts. My name is Eric Rivera, comedian, dad, friend. I don't know. I didn't have a third.
That was
I know it was weird. I didn't have a third.
That was weird. I'm your other host, comedian, dad, friend. Oh, my name's Kira.
Oh boy.
Do we have to do the intros?
Yes, because
Why?
it could be a new listener
Oh,
dropping
God. We don't
in.
have any new
We're
listeners.
growing. Ask
Are we?
Alex. We're growing.
Are we? Are we a grower?
We are a grower, not a
shower?
shower right now. But one day we will be a shower.
Oh boy. All right. Well, hey, how's it going?
Speaking of penis.
Oh, yes. Yes. I would love to talk to you about penises.
Speaking of penis, my wife had a very uncomfortable conversation with my son, the 9-year-old, this
Oh,
past weekend.
I don't want to talk about a 9-year-old penis.
No, not
We'll
about
get
his
flagged.
penis. Not
Okay,
about
okay.
his penis.
Okay.
Do we
okay.
get flagged by using that word penis, or are we good because it's medical? We're good. Okay.
Yeah.
So I don't know how it came up, but she was like, hey, your son now knows what circumcised and uncircumcised means. And I was like, why do I leave you alone with these kids?
Your wife? Why do you
Yes.
leave your wife alone with
Yes.
her children?
Yes, because my wife is like, I don't know, maybe it's because I get uncomfortable, but she's very like open, like, hey kids, I'm gonna teach you about this today, and just full like, I'm like, you're just saying it all.
What's wrong with that?
Ah.
Because you're
I
uncomfortable.
grew up in
to be ashamed.
not even ashamed and like, cochino, we don't talk about that. You want to go to heaven? Then no, don't touch, don't look, don't.
Wait, is cochino Spanish for penis?
For pig, for dirty pig. Yeah, we didn't talk about sex. I have this joke in my. I didn't have the sex talk at all ever. Like it just never happened. You just naturally knew about it, I guess. Like my family didn't teach us this.
My family didn't. There was no sex talk.
But like my wife with her mom are very open and like she's like, oh yeah, we talk about everything. Like I'm like, no,
You have to now. You have
I
to.
can't.
When I got my period, my mom hit me across the face.
Yeah, how dare you bleed on her couch?
No, that was like a welcome to womanhood.
Wait, what? That was the welcoming?
Yeah. She's like, you're a woman.
Wow, no.
That was it. And I went to my room and I was playing Barbies earlier that day, and I just started putting the Barbies in the box. Like, I can't play with these anymore. And I sealed up the box. I put it in the top of my closet.
How is your life not a movie?
I
feel like
so
it's just
sad.
old, like Russian music playing, an old accordion, babushka.
Kalinka,
Goodbye.
Kalinka, Kalinka, Maya. Yeah.
And you held the last one. I'm woman now.
It was really that. I had a whole like house set up and I just packed it all up when she told me, that's it.
Yeah.
You're a woman now.
And then what did you start doing? What was your womanly
I paid
activity?
taxes.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, I
Okay.
paid taxes right away that day.
You fight bear now. you cut wood.
But I tell my kids everything.
Yeah.
Oh, you're not into it?
Not good with that.
No,
We've had this episode where
had
we
this
talked about the sex,
episode, yeah.
but I'm just not good with it. So yeah, she comes home and he's like, he's gonna ask you some questions. I was like, oh boy, here we go.
Are we allowed to ask about circumcision or no in your family?
You can't. So this is. Oh, now I remember how it came up. So my wife was talking about, somebody was pregnant and they had birth and then came back to work. And my son asked, like, oh, how many days were you in the hospital? And she's like, 2. And she's like, oh, he was like, wait, what? Why 2? Well, because boys take a little longer because they have a little procedure done. And then that's when that whole thing came up. So, yeah, both boys.
So your kids are not circumcised?
They are circumcised.
Okay.
They are. And that's why they were there for 2 days instead of the 1 day.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So he was like, wait, what? And then I was like, did you like because he was like, wait, what is it? Uncircumcised. I was like, what did you do? Like, hey, banana, circumcised, uncircumcised. Like,
I regret it.
you regret getting them circumcised?
Yeah.
Oh,
I do.
why?
I don't know. Now looking back, I'm like, I also was shamed for it.
You realize, because we went back and forth.
I don't have a penis anymore.
No. Okay.
So I wanted to put it in my husband's court. I was like, maybe it's your, I don't know.
Yeah. Well, it's hard because even like whether you are circumcised or not, the doctors give you both arguments for it. So our
Sure.
pediatrician was like, I don't recommend it because, and she gave ba 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 ba. And then the other side was like, well, this is why you do it, ba 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 ba. And then a lot of it just became like an aesthetic thing. Is like, now your kid's gonna be different. I'm like, well, that's only here in the US because
Right.
the rest of the world
Yeah.
isn't circumcised. But are my kids gonna backpack through Europe? I don't know. I don't know how
With
white they're gonna
with their
be.
schlongs hanging out?
Yeah,
Everyone's gonna be like, "What?
yeah,
Oh,
just
you're
walking around
crazy
with their
looking." Okay, I'll tell you what put me over.
uh-huh.
Okay, so it was a really hard decision.
Yeah.
I have a family member who, also like me, born in the Soviet Union. He came here much younger,
Mhm.
okay, and at 13 wanted to have a bar mitzvah.
Right.
But because he was born in the Soviet Union, they don't circumcise there, okay? So the rabbi here in the States said, "Look, you should get circumcised for
At
your
13?
at 13." So he did.
Yeah, did it? Was it?
He said it tickled. No, it was horrible. Now, now once everything was done and healed and he was fine, right? So now he's an adult.
Uh-huh.
So I called him and I go, "I need to talk to you about your penis."
Okay.
And he was like,
That's how you started the call.
"Yep, that's how." Again, everyone in my life knows.
Hey, John, penis, whip it out.
Let's see it. No, I didn't need to look at it, but I mean, I would have, right? Why
Yeah.
not? No,
No?
I said I need to
It's
know.
almost like somebody gets a boob job. You're like, hey, can
Let
I
me
see
see
real
him. Let
quick?
me feel him.
Yeah. No, I wouldn't say feel them. You can't do
Well,
that.
that's the
Cosby.
whole point.
No, you just let me see.
You look at them and you touch them.
You do this?
Anyway,
Okay.
I said, "Tell me about your penis." And he goes, "Look,
Uh-huh.
I know what it's like. I've had it both ways."
Uh-huh.
Okay. And he's like, "I'm glad I had it circumcised."
Yeah.
Of course, horrible process.
Yeah.
And some people do have to get it later in life for
Mhm.
whatever reason. It is a procedure, right?
Yeah.
It could happen to an adult or anybody else. So that's kind of what put me over.
Right.
When he goes, "I prefer it now, the way it is now."
Okay. Why does he prefer it?
He just says it's better. But then again, he wasn't fully using it, I don't think, at that age.
Okay.
So he might not have known.
Right. So we need to have somebody call in. That's I love that we became a radio show. Just call in,
please.
888. Hold my baby. No, so somebody won't know the
We have a
benefits.
phone.
We have a phone. Does this thing work? We won't know the benefits unless somebody's like in their like 20s and 30s,
Correct.
and fully
Right.
out there. Just
Right. But he was the closest that I knew to
Yeah.
it. And he said, "I prefer it."
Ah,
So
yeah.
that's what helped us. But I
Yeah.
do kind of regret it.
I had we had a friend. He was circumcised, but he played sports, and the thing that happened was they had a person on their team that was not circumcised, and this was partly what like my goal as your dad is to make sure you don't get made fun of. That's why I picked their names. We picked the names and made sure.
But it's going to happen.
I know, but like my job is to sort of help out as much as I can. If you do something dumb at school and they make fun of you, I can't help you there. But I made sure your name can't be made fun of and your penis, right? Because there's the story this guy tells us. He's on the sports team, and one of the teammates didn't have circumcision, and they would play DMX's "Where My Hood At" loudly
Oh my God.
at this kid and shame him
my God.
for his uncircumcised
It's a
penis.
great song, though.
It's a great
It's
song,
a really
but
very catchy.
yeah.
Yeah.
Like, so in my head, I'm like, I don't want that to happen to my kid. But again, we went back and forth because we heard all the benefits of both, and it's like, what do we do? What do you do?
First of all, the fact that you know about someone's circumcision, why do you know so much about their body parts?
Well, because when you're with guys, it's like, oh, that's hood over there. And you're like, why you guys call him hood? This is why. And you're like, oh, damn. Okay.
So you guys just fully naked in locker rooms?
Well, I didn't play sports, so no, I was never fully naked.
for
I
crying
quit
out.
the
Alex says yes.
I quit the high school swim team when they showed me the uniform. They're like, here we go, guys. I was like, I'm out. I'm out. I am a teenager, and I am. My parents have shamed me about sex and my body. I'm not gonna have my
about your cochino.
Yeah, I'm not gonna have my a cold water penis in a Speedo so the world can see. Nope. That's why I didn't. My cousin did wrestling and he quit once they brought out the singlet. He's like, nope. Yeah, they're not looking.
No, they're looking.
Yeah,
everyone's looking.
Nope.
Everyone's looking.
No
yeah.
thanks.
Yeah.
So I was never naked, but that's how the story. Because people get nicknames, and you're like, why is that person's nickname Hood? This is why
they're gonna find a nickname, regardless.
Yeah,
kids, and obviously older adults, but I mean, they're gonna find something.
Yeah. Did you have a nickname?
Some idiot in elementary school called me Kira Salty Tuna Fish
I like that one.
instead of Sultanovich.
Oh, I'm gonna start using that one.
That's not a bad one.
That's pretty good.
And I was like, okay, well, tuna fish, you do add salt.
Yeah.
I was like, all right.
Yeah.
I did have a college that I performed when I was doing like those colleges. Remember when you do NACA? And, very religious.
By the way, that's not a good nickname for a girl, though.
Salty tuna fish?
Yeah, I get that it goes with your, hey, all salty tuna fish over there?
Salty tuna over there. Ooh, yeah.
Salty tuna.
Yeah, she might have an infection.
Yeah.
Yeah. But he didn't know that at the time. We were in elementary school. But I did have this one college, very religious, like a massive Jesus. When you pulled into the driveway of this campus, the biggest I've ever seen. Yeah. Like, I think bigger than the one that's in, what is that, Rio?
In Rio.
Rio de Janeiro. Bigger than that. Yeah. I mean, it was so huge.
And shirt on or off?
And I...
why has he always got his shirt off?
He was wearing a robe.
Really?
He was wearing the robe.
Wait, and was he on the...
He was on the... Yeah, it was weird, right? Like, he's wearing the robe. Anyway, so then you drive into the campus, and they had emailed me so many times. We just want to make sure that you understand there cannot be any cursing. There cannot be any, foul language.
Right.
You have to be extremely clean. No problem. One of our priests is going to be there in the front row. You know what I mean? Like,
please tell me you started the set with, holy shit, that thing is big.
Okay. I get to this school and they're walking me down the hallway to where I'm going to perform. And the person walking me down is reiterating, hey, just want to make sure that you've been told, yes, I'm going to be extremely squeaky clean. You have nothing to worry about. And then there's a big poster advertising the comedian for tonight. And it says, tonight in the, requestrium, whatever those rooms are, Kira Sultanovich.
Oh, you became a Def Jam comic.
Does no one have Google at this school? Google was around when this...
No, you just pray to the Lord and he tells you how to spell it.
What in the actual F?
And what did you say?
The minute I saw it, I said, who did this? Not because I was offended. You don't think I've been called Kira Sultana? Yes, of course, right? Not because I was offended. I didn't care.
That's what we call you, me and Alex.
Right? I'm sure. That
Sultana bitch is coming in today.
It's because you lectured me.
Yeah.
Over and over and over again.
Did they spell bitch like B-I-T-C-H? Like
B-I-C-H instead of a V. But it was a hand-drawn poster. It wasn't a typo.
Yeah.
Someone created these posters and they were all over the hallways as we're walking down. And they go, yeah, we thought it was weird. And I go, yeah.
You did. That's what I never understand that. Like, we thought it was weird, but hey, let's pick up the phone real quick and, hey, real quick, spell check.
Or if you just Google Kira and comedian, I will come up.
Yeah.
S-O-L, like even start the last name. It'll fill it in.
Yeah.
How are you writing the check?
Yeah.
Like, just double check a few things.
Did your check say Sultana bitch?
No, it did not, thankfully.
Oh, okay.
But when I got on stage, I said, I was told I'm not allowed to swear, but where my Sultana bitch is at. They lost their shit. The priest was like, and I go, well, don't look at me.
Yeah. You guys made the poster.
Steve, let's talk to Steve about this. And that kid was like shrinking in his seat. Like he was trying to disappear. But that's what I mean. It's like, they're going to find something. And of course I've heard even way worse, but when it comes to our kids, we're not, my daughter's middle name is Delaney.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
After Rob Delaney?
Who's Rob Delaney? Oh, the comic. Oh my God.
You named him after. Okay.
We just needed a name with a D for my Uncle David. So we were like, Delaney, that's a cute name.
Yeah.
She comes home one day. She goes, they're making fun of my middle name. What the fuck?
Yeah.
They'll find anything.
What'd they call her?
They just were like, Delaney, that's a stupid middle name.
That's it?
That's it.
They're so not creative nowadays.
I'm telling
This new generation stinks.
Those Sultana bitches. I swear to God, I'm going to kick a kid's ass. I told her, I go, okay, you know what you do? We've discussed this already too. I gave her the same advice. You look at them and you go, I am so sorry.
Yeah.
I wish it was better.
Yeah.
I wish that it was better so that you could be happy right now in this moment.
Yeah.
She's like, I'm not going to do that. I said, that's the only way that you will shut them up.
Oh, yeah. I had a kid one time try to make fun of my name because that was his thing. Like he would like,
oh, because it's a K at the end?
Not even that. Like,
because that's weird.
He would do like the rhyming thing, like, oh, whatever, Bob Slob. And the kids would laugh. And he came up to me and was like, oh, Eric Ferret. I was like, that doesn't even rhyme, dude.
Dude.
What? Are you failing English?
Try harder.
This was in second grade, and I was smart enough to go, that doesn't rhyme. Do you not know English? And like shut it down right away. Cause I was like, my dad did the due diligence of like, we're not gonna give him a name to get him teased. So I did the same. I was like, nope, go ahead. Try to tease my kids.
Right, but they still get teased.
They still get teased.
Okay, but so here we are.
I will say this. And maybe this is my hold my baby moment.
Okay.
Because you brought it up with your daughter with her middle name. And yeah, I'm sure kids are going to tease my kids at some point. Can we teach them what the word bully actually means? I feel like
what does it mean?
I feel like it's used too loosely. This kid's bullying me because he sat down there and I wanted to sit there. And he didn't let me sit. And
so it's like a blanket.
Yeah, like a lot of these
anything.
kids nowadays, it's just like... Like my son has said it as he's grown up. Hey man, go clean your room, dude, clean your room. Why are you bullying me? What?
What? You just turned into Sebastian Maniscalco there for a second.
Why?
Are you not embarrassed?
Are you not embarrassed? Like it's almost like the word offended. Like I was offended by that. What were you? Do you know? I don't think you know what the word offended means.
Right,
like we're just using it too loosely.
Yes.
You know?
Yeah.
Like these kids are not getting bullied.
They're not getting bullied. I was bullied.
Yes.
Yes. I had Chantel was her name.
Oh boy. Wow. We're throwing names.
Oh,
Name names on that one.
This was 1987. I don't know. She might not even be alive anymore.
Yeah.
She would bully me because my mom worked in fashion. So my mom would get samples of stuff.
Yeah.
And I would wear them to school. So my mom had this sample of like this denim jacket and it was like from Europe or something, but like, it was very cutting edge for the time, you know what I mean? And I wore it to school and she would corner me and she'd be like, you're going to give me that jacket. You're going to give it to me. I'm going to kick your ass if you don't give it. Like, but she would corner me like literally in the corner of a room or the hallway at school. I was terrified. So I go, all right, I'm not wearing anything anymore, right? I'm just wearing clothes from just what was the Sears. I'm like, I'm just wearing Sears clothes. That's it. And then she would bully me for not wearing those clothes. So she, could like, why didn't you wear that jacket today? I was going to rip it off of you today. And I was like, oh, I'm not wearing it anymore.
Yeah.
But that's bullying. When they threaten your life.
I remember one time my mom sent me to the store to go get bread or whatever it was, and I'm coming back, 3 kids behind me, and they start jabbing, like when the signs are like, oh, there's gonna be trouble here.
Right.
I could, oh, he stepped on my shoe, and I was like, I didn't step on his shoe. I was like, just keep walking. Just head down.
Right.
Let's get to the house. That's home base if I can get to the house. And we lived in a building. I get through the first door, which is not locked or anything, to the second door where I ring the bell and I have to wait for somebody to buzz me. They come in, corner me, and take the money I have. That's bullying.
Yes.
Hey, clean your room. Why are you bullying me? You're not being bullied.
Yeah.
I'm giving you your chore. Or when they come home from school, this kid was bullying me because he didn't compliment me on my new shoes. That's not bullying, dude.
Right.
I
do think one of my bullies died.
Oh, yeah?
Yes. She lived a block away from me.
Yeah, at the end of this episode, are we going to put their picture up in memoriam? In loving memory of...
Oh, my God. I do. I think I just realized.
Yeah.
Yes. A friend from I went to elementary school with her and junior high
Yeah.
and high school. Like I could not get away from this chick.
Yeah.
And she was right down the street and they are Samoan.
Uh-huh.
And her brothers, I think she was the only girl. And I think she had like 4 or 5 brothers.
Right.
And if anyone from my junior high is watching this, they know exactly who I'm talking about.
Uh-huh.
These brothers were massive.
No way. Big Samoans? No. Tell us more,
like
Akira.
they were, it was like talking to like a building.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? They were so tall. They were so like wide. They all look like,
Did they have tribal tattoos on them and grass skirts?
No, they were not. That's funny though. That'd be cute.
Yeah.
But they all look like freaking what's his name from Moana. Anyways,
Maui.
yes, Maui. Thank you. But she bullied me because we always walked home the same way, and she'd be like a block away, and she'd be like, "You better walk faster. If I catch up with you, I'm gonna kick your ass." All the time, like throughout elementary school, every day. And I'd walk home with other friends, but sometimes, for whatever reason, I had to walk home on my own. It's like a 20-minute walk. And she would always be a block away.
Yeah.
And be like, you better hurry. And I would like catch, I'm worried she's going to catch up to me. Right. So I'm always like kind of walking fast, looking over my shoulder. And I get home and I was like, and I lived at the top of a hill.
Both ways, uphill. You have really aged yourself,
yes,
Kira.
Almost. So, but she was at the bottom of the hill. So the last, the hill, I would have to just run and get home. One day I tell my brother, okay, my brother was 8 years older than me. So I'm 8, he's 16. And he's as old as some of her brothers.
Right.
So one day I'm like, you know what? I can't do this every day. This is stressful. I told him, so-and-so down the street, she like threatens all the time that she's going to like, kick my butt. I'm sure I didn't use ass with him. I was scared of my brother. She's going to kick my butt and I don't know what to do. And she's always scaring me. And he goes, well, let's go down and talk to them. So we go down the street.
Oh boy.
One of her brothers, I remember he played football.
Of course he did. They all
do. I know. He was so huge. And I remember looking up at him and my brother, man to man, right? Like 16-year-old to 16-year-old, right? He was like, hey, look, your sister is scaring my sister. They go to school together. It's hard for her to like walk home every single day that she's going to, get jumped by your sister. Yeah. Okay. So do you think you can tell her to cool it? Basically. He looks at me and he knows who I am.
Yeah.
He looks at my brother and he goes, yeah, consider it done. He closes the door. He yells out her name and we're just standing there frozen. And I just realized I just sealed her fate. They fucked her up.
All 3 of them?
So badly. They were like, you think you're big enough to bully? And they're smacking her. We hear her yelling as we're walking up the driveway.
She hated you.
Hated me.
Oh, Kira.
Hated me.
Yeah.
I made it worse.
Oh.
So they beat her ass. Again, I didn't know that was good. I didn't know that was gonna happen.
By the way, can I say in your story, I've never met your brother, but I picture you were like, hey, can we go talk to this guy? And he's in a suit, tatted up, all sleeved up.
No.
Your sister bothered my sister. We don't want problem.
Why is he Persian?
I don't know. I can't do a Russian accent. But he's the bad guy from Equalizer.
Okay, so just to point out my brother, he had a massive afro.
Okay.
Massive.
Not what I pictured at all.
Yeah. I mean, this was 1980.
Or shaved head and tats.
No. Massive afro. He had those 80s glasses.
Your brother was a pimp.
Denim on denim for sure.
He's a pimp. I love
it. Not like super tall, probably like maybe 5'10", so not like as big as they, and he didn't have a Persian accent.
Okay.
he did smoke. That's true. He did smoke.
Yes.
He did smoke.
I figured you came in and said, hey, I'm having a problem. And he was mid-violin with a cigarette in his mouth.
I'm going to show you a picture of my brother if I can find it.
Kira? What?
Yeah. No, he didn't have a thick accent. But I didn't know that was going to happen to her. I never would have. I didn't want her to get beaten up. But we hear slaps. We hear slaps and her yelling out, no. Like...
Oh, the good old days.
And then I had to see her in junior high.
Yeah.
And she still was bullying me in junior high, but whatever.
Did you try, like the first time you saw her, did you go,
and high
hey,
school.
crazy. Didn't think that was going to happen.
I avoided her.
Fault.
I avoided her.
Yeah.
The rest of elementary school.
But that's bullying. Hey.
That's real bullying.
Don't let me catch you.
Right.
Because this is going to happen.
Right.
Nowadays, there's no real bullying. It's not real bullying.
Well, yes, of course it can
I'm
be.
sure there is real bullying,
course,
but like nowadays kids are just
same.
throwing the word, just like the word offended, like that offended me.
That's
Did that
offensive.
really offend? Come on.
I know.
Stop.
I know.
Stop.
I'm not going to find it now. I won't waste it now, but I will. Oh, you know what? I might be able to. What? Hold on.
If you whip out a picture of Moana, I'm like, this is her. I'm going to
No, I'm showing you a picture of my brother.
Oh, okay.
No, not. Oh my God, that'd be hilarious. I probably could find a picture of her, but we don't have enough time. Anyways, what's your hold my baby before we have
to wrap up? Hold my baby. I brought up this whole bullying What?
Okay.
Do you not listen to me when I talk?
Jesus Christ.
I think I got a second hold my baby. Kira doesn't listen to me when we podcast.
My brother with his mustache. Oh my God. I found it. That's my mom, my brother, and I.
Okay. That's your brother?
That's my brother.
Why is he porn holding you? Yes, he is. He's in the Burt Reynolds Playgirl.
He's very Burt Reynolds.
And he's like holding you and
don't make it dirty.
Yeah. Alex, we have to throw this picture. Send that picture to Alex. We're going to throw this up on Instagram.
Don't make it dirty. Hey, I'm going to make you feel bad. He's dead.
Wow. Because he was fighting Samoans for your honor.
Isn't that sad? That
yeah,
I know. We have a lot of RIPs. Yeah, that is kind of sad.
All right, what's your hold my baby moment?
Oh God, I don't know. You?
No, you
saying
don't listen
that
to
my
me.
brother was holding me in a pornographic way.
Did you send that to Alex?
I sent it.
Alex, you take a look at that and you tell me it's not
I sent
weird.
It to you too.
The way he's weirdly holding her.
It's not. You're misconstruing the late 70s.
What's your hold my baby?
And you're projecting it into 20. That's the late 70s.
You're starting to sound like those people. Like it was a different time.
It was.
It's called casting couch. That's how things were done.
Oh my God! Can we rename this podcast to "Shut the Hell Up"?
Go ahead. What's your hold my baby, Kira?
I wish this was vodka. I don't know. Can I look in my notes?
Sure. Go ahead.
I try to come prepared, but I'm not.
You try.
My phone doesn't recognize me anymore. That's my hold my baby moment.
Why is your phone not
I don't
recognized?
know. It doesn't. I gotta
get a nose job.
Oh my God. The fuck is wrong with you? Wow. This is the last episode.
This is the last episode.
This is the last episode.
Listen, a lot of people have died in this episode. Not in the making of it, but
I don't know if this is a hold my baby episode. I mean, hold my baby moment.
This is an episode.
This coffee is
kicking.
making my eyeballs sweat. Is that normal?
No.
I think, a friend of mine is very worried and nervous about AI taking over everything.
Yeah.
I get that, right? Like, yeah, we all joke about it as comics, right? It's going to take over. I don't think we're there yet.
Yeah. I'd love to see AI try to take over this podcast.
Oh my God.
How do you do this?
If I could AI myself so I wouldn't have to be here.
Wow. That's not what I meant, but wow.
That's what I mean.
That hurt.
You're hurtful.
That's hurtful. Go ahead. You don't think we're there
Words
yet.
hurt.
So what's your hold my baby moment?
Words are violence.
Yes.
That's what this generation thinks. I think I could not get a human on the phone for 3 days.
Yeah.
For 3 days of me calling over and over and over again. So I returned a car on Sunday to Budget in Fort Lauderdale. Okay. Right. Drove into the Fort Lauderdale airport car rental place.
Now there's no one there.
There was no one there.
Nope. Leave your car here, put the keys in the thing and walk away.
And it was at 5:00 in the morning for my flight, my 7 a.m. flight. So I I return the car. Okay.
Uh-huh.
And then I don't get anything. Because usually like they email you like, we got your, yeah. Okay. So I'm like, oh, that's weird. 3 days later, they email me, where's the car?
What?
Exactly. I'm like, oh my God, they think I still have the car. So I call them and they have me on hold and they have me tell us what this call is about. Customer service representative.
Yeah.
And they won't put me through.
Because by the way, all of the verbal cues you're going to give them, they're not going to get, hey, you guys think I have a car.
Exactly.
I don't have the car. Is this in regards to a reservation? No. I don't have the car you think I have.
Yeah.
Existing reservation, past reservation.
Yeah.
No. You're not. Just put someone on.
Please, I need a human. Yeah. So my point in telling you this is, my friend, I go, look, when the day comes when in the phone, we go, robot.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Instead of agent.
Yeah.
That's when it's bad.
Yeah.
That's when we know, oh my God, we have a problem, because I'd rather speak to a robot. But we still need a human. Yeah. We still need a human. So we're not anywhere close to AI taking over. But the fact that they don't want to give you a human, and I had to call back over and over and over again, and they don't want to talk to you.
Well, a lot of it is, and not that I'm defending them, there's a lot of dumb people out there that call for dumb reasons. If I'm calling, it's because I have to explain this certain weird situation to fix this thing.
I finally got a person. Yeah. You know why? Because I said existing reservation. I was like, all right, I'll just, you know. So I get this guy. He is full on the caricature of a Jamaican accent.
Wow.
Full on, like, hey, man. Right? And I go, who have I reached? Where are you? He goes, we are a call center. Yeah. He was being honest. We're a call center in Jamaica.
Yeah.
And I go, okay, here's what happened. You guys think I still have the car. Well, where did you last see it, man? What do you mean, where did I last see it? I turned it in. Yeah. So we have to go through this whole thing. I'm on hold forever. Okay, fine, I get it. Because they have to call America, right, where I am, and figure it out. And he says to me, we're going to look at the cameras. Uh-huh. What? So now I'm waiting for them to look at the cameras to match my story of dropping it off at 5 a.m. And I know I dropped it off. I know the exact time I dropped it off.
Don't they have like sensors on the cars?
They
track
do.
Their cars?
They thought I still had it 4 days later.
Wow.
And then when you do get a customer service agent after, lying to the computer, it's someone who's like, look, I don't know. We're not there. So I can't tell you what we know and what we don't know. And I go, well, then what is the point of this?
Wow.
So the moral of the story is,
Budget, we do not want you to sponsor us. That is the moral of that story. The moral
of the story is this coffee was strong today.
Enterprise. We're still on board.
Enterprise pissed me off too. I've been every single car.
They all do at some point.
They all have pissed me off. Yeah. All of them.
They all do.
They're all just, I get it. Yeah. Just trying to be jerks.
Yeah. How many times have you rented a car and had to run back and you're like, hey, real quick, it smells like an ashtray? Not me. Before I get charged for it.
So many times. Yeah. So many times. So here's what I do, and I'm sure I'm not the only person that does this. I do a video of myself. Mm-hmm. So it's time-stamped.
Yeah.
I get in the car and I go, hey, I just got in the car. I haven't even driven off of the rental. You know what I mean? Like, I'm still in the car. I just want to let you know it hasn't been cleaned inside. It smells disgusting. It's this, it's that. You know what I mean? Like, this is the timestamp.
Yeah.
So if you do a video and then you have to do the video of the car. But what is this? Why do we all have to be like investigators? And do you know what I mean? It's like, I want to just rent the car and go about my business.
I just want to leave.
But we all have to like, exhibit A.
Yeah.
Here's
look at the pictures of these scratches on
pictures.
This.
I do a video of everything. Yeah. Just everything. I got an email 3 weeks after I dropped off a car once.
Where is it?
No.
When are you bringing this car back?
The windshield had a crack. 3 weeks later, they emailed me, hey, the windshield had a crack. It's going to be $800. It didn't have a crack when I brought it in 3 weeks ago.
Please tell me you responded with absolutely not.
That's the name of this podcast.
Absolutely not.
Listen, you have to just cover your ass.
Yes.
All the time.
Yes. Agreed.
All right.
That's our
Can we be done
for this week.
I regret coming here.
Follow us on all things social media. Hold My Baby Podcast, YouTube, Instagram, TikTok.
Maybe, if you're lucky.
You can follow me on all things social media, Eric Rivera Comedy, ERIK Rivera Comedy. Kira, where can they find you?
Me too, Eric Rivera Comedy. Find me there.
Come on out, catch his live shows, and we're gonna do a live Hold My Baby podcast soon. Yes.
With me? Am I invited?
Yes, it's us.
I didn't think you would let me come.
So stay tuned for those details.